Good morning everyone, I'm Nori Maydi Tangen and today I will be presenting a video presentation in relation to my topic, Sustainable Tourism and the different types and sectors. Let me start by asking you guys a simple question. What really comes to your mind when you hear the phrase sustainable tourism? Is it about environmental concerns? Or should I say, is it about our tourism experience in a certain area? Well, to clarify that, sustainable tourism is a theory that encompasses the entire tourism experience, including economic, social, environmental issues, as well as focusing on improving tourist experiences and meeting the needs of host communities. Sustainable tourism considers all aspects of its impact. Sustainable tourism is all about looking up for communities, visitors, industry, and in the environment at all the same time. It is what connects us to our history, heritage, and culture, all of which we must protect. There are four types of sustainable tourism. The first one is we have ecotourism. Costa Rica is often considered as a pioneer in ecotourism. Costa Rica draws in over 3 million visitors annually to its lush national parks, rainforests, beautiful beaches, and rumbling volcanoes. Costa Rica has been an ideal destination to learn more about the successful model of ecotourism. Ecotourism practices in Costa Rica have helped minimize adverse effect of mass tourism on natural resources, provided financial benefits to the local communities across the country. Over 25% of the land in Costa Rica are protected through national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, and private reserves. The Certification for Sustainable Tourism program encourages hotels and tour operators to use sustainable practices in all of their operation. Second is we have community tourism. Mangrove forests can provide a variety of employment opportunity for local communities, such as both drivers and crab fishermen. If we understand and manage our resources, we can pursue any line of work. If the forest is in good condition, more tourists will visit as part of community tourism. If they had a guest over at the homestay in Thailand, they make sure that they feel at home and comfortable as they stay to explore the beauty of the place. Thai people do not treat the visitors as a tourist. Rather, they treat them as a member of their own family, and they warmly welcome all visitors. Thailand has something that tourists want, whether it's nature, Thai politeness, or the safety that Thailand provides and continue to develop.
And you get to know the people who live in this country and who makes this country special.
third one is we have rural tourism. Rural tourism is the best way to learn about India's true tradition, heritage, culture, and festivals. They always want to get away from the city and spend some quality time in the nature. There is something that takes them to nature where they can explore inner peace. A large number of people come to India to experience rural life. Rural tourism in India focuses on highlighting the rural art, heritage, and culture. The majority of visitors to rural areas are drawn by the social and cultural heritage. Rural tourism contributes to the development of rural lifestyle by spreading awareness, gaining importance in rural lifestyle, improving accessibility, and increasing climate action. Rural tourism generates numerous jobs opportunities which aids in economic development. Forest tourism is an important component of rural tourism and the best way to learn about the natural habitats of plants and animals. Rural tourism is a component of a long-term development. The preservation of the environment and natural resources is the primary challenge of rural tourism in India. And lastly, we have the soft tourism. It's defined by small-scale, locally owned businesses that highlight the destination's unique characteristic. It hires local respects the local way of life and adheres to local traditions. Soft tourism is practiced in Greece, specifically in their facilities and hotels. Here's a video showing that Greece practices soft tourism.
Opened in 2019, Athens' first five-star ecological hotel hasn't forgotten the first rule of its line of business: location. It offers a clear view of the Acropolis, just as clear as its design, including lots of wood. Even from the outside, the BC Athens Hotel makes a statement for sustainability. Hotel owner Paul F. Morphides has made it his mission to place greater value on nature, and he'd like to teach his guests to do the same.
We banned plastic completely. Now we implement that plastic is not allowed even to come, but whatever means, inside the hotel. It is difficult because you go to the privacy of our clients, but at least we say to people, please take care of the environment.
Of course, it all starts with the bed.
There are four sectors of sustainable tourism. Number one is effective management. So I have here one example about a mountain resort in Vail, Colorado. So after a 3-year journey of hard work and a collaboration with many public and private partners, the International Mountain Resort of Community of Vail, Colorado was accredited as a sustainable destination in 2018. To maintain this sustainable destination certificate, Vail established a Destination Stewardship Council as well as a Destination Stewardship Strategy and Action Plan. The Council serves as the accountability and measurement team, while the Strategy and Action Plan serves as the map and compass. So Vail would be skiing in the dark if it did not have the ability to plan, implement, measure, and adjust its sustainable initiative. So the second sector is we have social and economic. So I have here one example for social and economic. It is Alpaca Expedition. So Alpaca Expedition was founded in the year 2012 by Raul. So Raul began working on the Inca Trail as a porter, then as a guide, and finally as the owner of his own company. It is now one of Peru's most successful traveling companies. Based on his childhood in a remote Andean village outside of Cusco, he uses his company to support social and environmental projects in Peru. Alpaca Expeditions offers good paying jobs, benefits, and community health and education services to villagers in the mountain communities. When all tourism was suspended in the year 2020, Alpaca Expedition regularly distributed food aid to remote villages and its own staff. So the third sector is we have cultural. So the example for this is the Nomad Adventure. So Nomad Adventure is a company based in Koping, Malaysia, helps to support and preserve the indigenous culture of Orang Asli community. Founder Yuan Li Chen approached local Orang Asli village women to learn how Nomad Adventure could collaborate with them in an empowered partnership. Their community tours and Academy Kampong were created to help women of this Orang Asli community earn extra money by teaching visitors traditional skills. Tours are led by members of Orang Asli community who introduce school children, international and Malaysian visitors of their unique and ancient culture. And lastly, we have environmental. So, Rias Tropicalis is one of Costa Rica's first adventure companies. It has prioritized rainforest conservation and restoration since its inception in 1985. Their private rainforest reserves is one of Costa Rica's largest private protected rainforest areas. This is a mix of primary rainforest that has been protected from loss of habitat and hunting, as well as reforestation of over hectares. Overall, the reserve saves over 17,000 tons of carbon dioxide per year. This is a far in excess of adventure companies' actual carbon footprint, which they estimated at 4,000 tons per year. That's all for my presentation. I hope you learned something out of this topic. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.